Nobody has seen the Buddha. They think the most handsome man in the country could have the Buddha's physiognomy. If you see the real one, you would have been enlightened already. If you see the real one, you would have been enlightened already. Why do I say so? There's a story in the Sutta text. One monk, during I think Ashoka's time, was sweeping the compound in the temple. And Mara looked at him. He saw every day after sweeping the compound, this monk is looking at the compound that he cleaned. And he is normally sweeping the compound in a coconut, a thatched coconut format. The style, the shape of the sandy area. So Mara understood he would be enlightened soon if he look at this clarity. That's why clarity matters here. I said, its merits are for clarity, not for the rewards. Because clarity creates you to enlightenment. When you have clarity, you will see your lobha, dosa, moha clearly. You will be attained enlightenment. So Mara appeared. He said, stop your meditation. He said, why? You don't have to meditate like this. Okay, I will stop on one condition. The monk was a little smart too. He said, what is your condition? Can you trance into the real Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha? Oh yeah, that's a small thing. I fought with him. I know him, right? I can become like that. So he tranced into the real Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha. The moment he tranced into the real Buddha, the monk saw he got enlightened. The Mara was very unhappy. I was trying to delay this and I made a mess now. He got enlightened. Was very unhappy. So that means the real Buddha is a very different situation. So I'm trying to say this blind faith is not necessary. Always try to look at a saddha. The Pali term is saddha. Your saddha has to be akaravati saddha. Saddha has to come with some wisdom. We call it akaravati saddha. Don't go to amulika saddha, baseless saddha. So merits have to be done with some amount of akaravati, proper saddha. Charity with expectation versus open-hearted giving, which Sister Jolly mentioned. That's the way. That's where we have to go one day. Even the poorest person, even someone who is between, even someone who has lots of money. Examples: giving with ego versus giving with compassion. True punya begins the moment ego lets go. Not clinging to punya is purer than reward hunger. So I think we have to go beyond this reward hunger. I think the motivation that some of the people are saying, come to Dāna. Why? Create merits. More than, yes, I understand I'm creating merits, but my purpose should not be creating merits purpose. Because when I engage in good karma, merits, I want to clarify my mind. The more I clear my mind, the nearer I am to the enlightenment one day. The nearer I am to becoming a better person. So when we conduct some Q&As in some places, a lot of people are asking different questions about Dāna. Most of the questions are with regard to how they are going through problems when they go to give Dāna. One day somebody asked a question, I was bringing Dāna, but there is a Dāna, who is that? There is a Dāna coordinator, maybe Dāna somebody. The person didn't like what I brought. Because I already brought mushroom, you can't bring mushroom here today. It's only my mushroom that should be offered to the Sangha members. So I feel not happy. I was not allowed to offer my mushroom I made. So how to solve this problem? I said, understand the Dāna coordinator's mentality. Finally, it's not the Dāna activity. So you have to get going with the people in the Dāna activity, because there are Dāna coordinators for every day, right? So there have a lot of questions that devotees ask, not with regard to Dāna, but with regard to how to do it with certain people in the temple. Why is it? This is the problem. Punya without wisdom is a trap. Dāna given with craving versus merit. Sila for reputation, virtue. Bhavana as spiritual taste. Do we go through these issues in today's world? If it is Dāna, merit. Credit. Sila, yeah, I'm a good person, see. I don't drink alcohol, I don't lie, I don't sexually misbehave, I don't steal, I don't kill, so I'm better than you. I'm asking the people. Then babies are better than you because babies don't do anything. Right? I mean, why? A baby is not killing, a baby is not stealing, baby doesn't know anything about sexual conduct, misconduct, baby has no idea of lying, they cannot lie, and baby has no idea about intoxicant thing. Then what do you think? Are babies better than you? Huh? Yes?
They are so pure in their mind, they also do not think, they will never think about all these things.
You sure you don't complain about them crying?
But in Buddhism, babies are as such not because they know what is good and bad. That is the nature of the mind at that time. Because Buddha is saying our mind is very pure when we were born. But when the mind is growing, as external things are coming to our mind becomes impure. So that means enlightenment is like going back to our mind that we had when we were born. But even that mind carries jealousy. When a baby understands that mother is going to give birth to another child, baby is not comfortable with that. She knows that the affection is going to channel towards somebody else. Then that means they don't get used to the society, but the feeling comes out. So for survival purpose, as an evolutionary survival purpose. So that means babies are not engaging in those activities, but that is not sila. Sila means you intentionally avoiding those actions. You know this is akusala and I don't want to engage in that. That is sila. When you do as such, you are not doing that for reputation, credits, acceptance from other people. I don't need any of those things. I only need to purify myself through body, speech, mind. Bhavana, is this a certain way that people try to create spiritual status? I go to all these retreats, see, you guys are not going to any retreat. I look better than you. Do you look better than me? What is this? I don't think so. It doesn't matter how many retreats you go. What matters is that how you engage with the society, how you are looking at yourself, how much you are kind to other people, right? So never bring these three main merits into certain traps. Dāna for the merits only, sila only for the some reputations, bhavana for the spirit. So the unwise one gives, but gives with chains. Merit in modern life. So we will, I think, have 17, 18 slides, and we will go for the Q&A after that. How to create merit in this modern life? Applying punya in relationships, work, community service. What are the community services that we can engage to do more good karma, merits? We don't want to follow them, but we can engage in those things. Can we become an activist in this society who can talk about eco-dharma, green Buddhism? This is a concept that was coined by, One Earth Sangha, an American organization. They were creating 16 principles of eco-dharma. Their thoughts are pretty much about how to create a green Buddhism. Green Buddhism means sustainability concepts that you can find out from Buddhism. Because Buddha says, Vanang chindata marukang. Cut the trees, but not the real trees. Cut the trees of the kilesa, akusala, defilements. Cut those trees, but never touch the real trees. That means Buddha is very much aware about cutting these trees could be a problem. Not just that there are devas in the trees, but also oxygen, human survival. This is a problem that we all go through nowadays, right? For these massive projects. The governments, they are trying to justify. We cannot have a perfect balance between economy and environment, right? Remember that what happened when the Canadian government wanted to create the new pipeline from northern British Columbia into Texas, because Canada don't have enough refineries, so they send all the oil to US and they refine, they sell it back to Canada. So they pay double for the sandy oil, not like crude oil in Middle East. So there were problems when the project was being started. First Nations were very opposite to that. Yes. Why are you making it through our lands, our holy lands? The Prime Minister was saying, no, we cannot find a perfect balance between economy and environment. We have to engage in certain activities. But Buddhism has a clear view, we must protect the environment, flora and fauna. We must protect them in whatever the way. So, what are the community services? One is green Buddhism. That means we have to look at Buddhist teachings about environmentalism, how to protect the environment. Otherwise, there are a lot of things that we can do. That's why we have to engage in young people, young adults with this concept, not always saying go to enlightenment and listen to a conservative Dhamma talk. So they will never come because they think enlightenment is far away. So we have to create some modern concept, actually like this. Another concept like Thich Nhat Hanh's concept, a Vietnamese monk who was very famous, who coined this idea called engaged Buddhism. What is this?